Hey guys, so today we're going to be talking about dictionaries. Well, what are dictionaries? Dictionaries are a data structure that can be used to store data inside of a key value pair. So for every value we have a key that labels that value. So let's talk about an example of this, right? So let's say we want to have a dictionary that is labeling a car, right? And inside this car, we want to have different attributes that describes this car. So a dictionary would be perfect for that. So the way you initialize a dictionary is that you have a variable and you have a assignment operator. So you're assigning a variable to something, right? Then after this, you want to have curly braces. So curly braces will tell Python that it's a dictionary, kind of, if you have the key value pair. Inside of this dictionary, you then want to have a key. So a key is something like a label that you can use to describe the value that you are putting inside of it. So let's say here we want to have a key called brand, right? So what brand is this car? And this key is a string. So the way we would tell Python that this is a key value pair is that we will have a colon here. And after this colon, we will put our value. So it's always key colon value, right? And for the brand, we want to have a string, and let's call it a for. And then so in the way you would add multiple attributes or keys is that you have a comma at the end, just like a list. So let's say we want to have another one. Let's say we want to have a model, right? So we do the same thing, model, colon, and then we want to have our value. So it's a Mustang. Then we have to have the year that it was made in. For the value of the year, we don't really have to keep it as a string, right? We can just have a plain old integer, so 1964. So the cool thing about dictionaries is that they can hold different data types. So they can hold like lists or anything like that too. So they can also hold a Boolean. So is this Ford Mustang a gasoline car? Well, yeah, it's true, right? So we have a true value. And also finally, we can have a list. So let's say we want to have a list of all the previous owners. So we have a key called owners, and then let's say we want to have a list with exceed in it, right? So I'm the owner of this car. Cool. So now you've made your first dictionary. How would you access stuff inside of this dictionary? Well, to access stuff inside of this dictionary, you need to take stuff out, right? So we have an owners list right here. And let's say we want to get the owner's list. So this part right here. How will we do that? First, we will call our dictionary. So car. And remember in lists, we will have an index with that list, right? So same thing here. We would then do square braces to say that we want to get a specific index. But for a dictionary, it's not really an index, right? It's a key. So inside of the square braces, we will put our key. So we want to get out the owners, right? And once we finish doing this, when Python runs this code, the car owner, so this list right here would then be transferred over to owner's list. So we're expected to get back a list with exceed inside of it. So let's say we want to get back the year, right? And so how would we do that again? We would do a car, and then we have square braces, and then we would put in the key that we want to. So what key? We want year, right? And we're expected to get back 1964. Once we do that, we put in year. Year, the variable year over here will now be assigned to the car at year. So right here. So what we're getting back here is an integer with 1964. It's not a string, it's not anything. So the data type that you put in as the value for that key will then be returned like that to you. Exactly like that. So if we want to get the gas, you will always get back true. And same thing for year. We won't get back a string version of this. We will get back the integer version of this. And that's it. See you guys next time.